Hi guys, Kyle here, back again with another Destiny video, and in today's video we're just going to be doing a quick rundown on all the quest steps to get the new Traveler's Chosen sidearm. So you guys will get a notification from Orbit that will let you know that the new quest Exodus Evacuation has started and Zavala requires our aid once again, and thus this means we need to visit Zavala in the tower. Upon going to see Zavala, we can see he has some dialogue for us, and he also has the quest Exodus Evacuation, which the first step is going to speak to Asher Mir. And so we go to Io and talk to Asher, and he gives us the quest step Observer Effect, which will have us taking on the Lost Sector Sanctum of Bones. And this Lost Sector is actually located pretty much directly across from Asher, and yeah, so it's pretty easy to find. Other steps of this quest actually include taking on Taken Phalanx, which will be inside this Lost Sector that's not usually there, and we will also have to gather traces of corruption by defeating Taken on Io, so you will get this done pretty much by just doing the Lost Sector. Upon defeating the Lost Sector and opening up the chest, we will get the Into the Pyramidion quest step. And as you guys have probably guessed, this will have us going into the Pyramidion Strike, and also another part of this quest is pretty much defeating Vex anywhere on Io, and this will give you scan traces. And this can be done during the strike, so pretty much you can get this step done just by doing the strike alone. Then after completing that step, we get the Double Blind quest step, and this will have us taking on a heroic version of the Unexpected Guests adventure. This actually threw me off. I was looking for the adventure icon and couldn't really find it, but it's actually under one of these blue like kind of crown icons instead. Just if you're looking for it, it's on Io in the far left corner. And after we complete this adventure, I'm gonna try to pronounce this quest step, but it's the Fleischmann Axheim Assion quest. Yeah, that's a pretty weird one, but this is the next quest step, and basically all it is returning to Asher Mir. And when we return to Asher Mir, he will reward you with the Silicone Neuroma sniper rifle, and he will give you your next quest step. We now have to go speak to Sloane and do her part of the quest. Upon speaking to Sloane, she will give you the Clearing the Decks quest step, and this basically has us defeating the special Hive Knight that spawns in the Methane Flush Lost Sector. So after we open up our Lost Sector chest here, we're giving the next quest step, which is Asset Interception, and this step has us collecting Hive Tech from the Festering Holds and the Solarium. The first chest and the knight you have to defeat to get the chest will be in the main big hall in the Solarium. The next two bosses you will have to fight are two ogres, and they will give a chest each. And upon defeating all these mini bosses and collecting your chests, you will be given the Be the Wall quest step. And this will have us running the Savathun Song strike, and pretty much you will have to collect tech fragments, and you can get these from Hive Wizards, Hive Ogres and Hive Knights. And once you're finished up with this strike, you will get the Will of a Titan quest step. And here you're done with Sloane's quest line, so basically you will get the Duty Bound auto rifle. She'll give you some text, and then you can move on to your next objective, which is to report to Zavala. And basically he will give you your next quest step, which will be Evacuation Mercury, and you have to go speak to Brother Vance. So go to Mercury, speak to Brother Vance, and he will give you the Shattered Future quest step. And this quest step will have you doing the Garden World Strike and gathering Timeline Fractures. And these Timeline Fractures could be gathered from Minotaurs, Hydras and Cyclopses. Once you finish all these steps, you'll get the In His Footsteps quest. And this quest will have you running the Tree of Probability Strike and defeating Cabal on Mars to gain traces of Osiris. And once you're done here, you will get the quest step Disciples Plea. And this quest step will have you running Bug in the System on Heroic difficulty. And then pretty straightforward again, once you finish here, you will be giving Better Days Ahead quest step. And this will have you speak to Brother Vance and complete his end of the quest. And which he will reward you with the DFA hand cannon and give you your last quest chain, the Evacuation Mars. So then you'll have to head over to Mars and speak to Anna Bray, and this will have you start the Signs of Life quest step, which will have you finding a datalog inside Minelab Rasputin. And this datalog is just over here, over this Warsat, in through this little vent system, and I think actually a few months ago this might have been leaked, because I was actually getting this kind of little waypoint in this exact location, but I had no prompt to investigate anything or anything like that, so I think there might have been a little bug in the game where this kind of released early. So upon picking up this datalog, you will get the Recycled Components quest step, and this will have you defeating bosses in Escalation Protocol to gain Rasputin fragment pieces. And the best way to do this, guys, and seems like everybody on Mars is doing this at the moment, and they all kind of are in the know-how, is to do one level of Escalation Protocol, let it reset and do the level again just 5 times, because it's the easiest level, it's the easiest boss, and you can get through it pretty much the quickest. So you can see here, guys, I kill a boss and I get the Rasputin piece, so make sure you're damaging these bosses when other people are fighting them, otherwise you won't get any credit. And upon defeating your 5th Escalation Protocol boss, you'll be giving the Signal Shielding quest step. And this quest step will have you running the Deathly Tremors adventure on heroic difficulty. And once you clear that, you will get the Forced Reboot quest step. And as straightforward as most of them, you will basically have to return to Anna and she will reward you with the Braytech Osprey rocket launcher, which is getting sunsetted but also seems really powerful. I've never used it before and I can't wait to. And then after this guys, you will get your final step to go back and report to Zavala. Zavala will give you a cool kind of cutscene / dialogue, kind of like a build up to the oncoming war in Beyond Light, and then you will be rewarded with the Traveler's Chosen sidearm. The weapon comes with Quick.SAS, armor piercing rounds, Gift of the Traveler, which means each stack of Gathering Light improves this weapon's reload, handling and target acquisition, and short action stock. Also, the exotic weapon on the perk is Gathering Light, and this means final blows with this weapon grant stacks of Gathering Light. If you hold square or whatever your button is for reload, you consume the stacks, granting melee, grenade and class ability energy based on the number of stacks consumed. So the weapon seems pretty good so far. You can basically use this to get your cooldowns back super fast for your class ability, your melee and your grenade. So you can pretty much spam grenades with this thing as long as you're getting a lot of kills with it. And it actually is pretty, it's a decent damage weapon. It's got a lot of range on it and it just feels fun to shoot. The stability's decently high as well, it doesn't kick too much. So you can even hip fire the weapon, and yeah, it seems like it just has a lot of uses and you can definitely have some really good builds around it. Just going to show you some clips of me mobbing with it guys, and yeah, basically running around the EDZ, killing enemies, showing you what it can do and showing you that recharge. If you notice, my grenade ability comes back super fast once I consume all those stacks of life. Guys, I really do hope this video helped you out if you're kind of wanting to see about the weapon or kind of wonder how to start the questline, I guess. It's pretty straightforward, but yeah, I hope it did help some of you anyway. If you did enjoy the video, could you please leave a like or consider subscribing? It really does help the channel out and I really do appreciate all the support in the videos guys. So thanks again for watching guys and giving me your time, and I will see you all in the next one hopefully. Bye!